Hi, today I want to talk about an important topic. This is the topic of endocrine disruptors. What does that mean? So, endocrine disruptors are any chemical that can interfere with the endocrine or hormone system. These disruptions end up causing cancer, birth defects, reproductive problems, infertility, early puberty, even problems with your immune system and metabolic issues such as obesity, diabetes, and neurodevelopmental problems in children. What are the sources of these endocrine disruptors? They're actually very common. They're in our everyday products and even in our food. So things like plastic bottles, metal food cans, detergents. Disruptors that you may have heard of are bisphenol A. This is found in polycarbonate plastics, and it's commonly used in containers to store beverages, even water bottles. Another one is dioxins, which are found in herbicides, pesticides, contaminants, and our food supply, especially the animal fat. Phthalates is another one you may have heard of. So these are plasticizers used in toys, vinyl flooring, wall coverings, detergents, food packaging, tubing for blood bags, soaps, shampoos, nail polish. You may have also heard of PFAs, or polyfluoroalkyl substances. These are used in nonstick cookware, water repellent clothing, carpets, and cosmetics. So what can you do to reduce your exposure to endocrine disruptors? Well, first, be aware of what they are, recognize them in your everyday products. Try to opt to buy things that are labeled as being free from endocrine disruptors. Avoid, for example, plastic containers when you store your food. Use glass or metal. Choose natural and organic personal care products and reduce the consumption of animal fats. Because if you're eating a lot of animal fat, that you will accumulate these toxins. What are actionable measures that you can actually do for your meat? Well, number one, trim the fat. You can remove any visible fat when you cook your meat. Number two, choose lean cuts. So things like chicken and fish. And vary your protein sources. That's also very important. It's very important to have a variety of protein in your diet, not just meat. So things that are plant-based like beans, lentils, nuts. I love fish and they have a lot of omega-3s. They're good for us. But try to eat fish lower in the food chain because they'll have less animal fat. So things like wild-caught salmon instead of swordfish. Always try to choose wild-caught versus farmed if your budget allows, because they do tend to have less contaminants compared to farmed fish. And vary your seafood. Don't have just one kind of fish. Have a variety of fish in your diet. In terms of meat, also try to opt for organic and grass-fed options if your budget allows, whenever possible, because they do have lower levels of these contaminants. So always incorporate a mix of lean meat and other plant-based proteins, and be mindful about the products that you're using and what you're buying with your daily shopping.